Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Life Unscripted. Today, I want to talk about something we all struggle with: letting go and living naturally. We often find ourselves holding on too tightly to success, to relationships, to the way we think things should be. And ironically, the more we hold on, the more stress and anxiety we create for ourselves. So, how do we live with more ease? How do we embrace life as it flows rather than constantly trying to control it? That's what we'll explore today. 1. What does it mean to hold on? Let's start with a simple question. What are you holding on to right now? It could be a desire for recognition, financial security, or a perfect relationship, or even just the need to be right in an argument. Holding on or clinging happens when we attach our happiness to something external, something we believe we must have in order to feel complete. There's an old story that illustrates this well. A monkey sees a jar with delicious fruit inside. He reaches in, grabs a handful, but when he tries to pull his hand out, he can't because his fist is too big to fit through the opening. If he would just let go of the fruit, he'd be free. But he doesn't. He stays stuck simply because he refuses to release his grip. We do the same thing in life. We cling to things, afraid to let go, even when it causes us suffering. But here's the truth: nothing is permanent. Everything changes: our emotions, our circumstances, even the people around us. When we resist this truth, we suffer. When we accept it, we find peace. 2. Living naturally. What does that mean? So, if clinging creates suffering, then what does it mean to live naturally? Living naturally means flowing with life instead of fighting against it. It means recognizing that things come and go and learning to move with that rhythm rather than resisting it. There's an old saying: a tree that does not bend with the wind will break in a storm. The strongest trees are not the stiffest, they're the ones that sway, that move with the wind. The same goes for us. When we insist that life must go exactly as we planned, we become rigid and break under pressure. But when we learn to be flexible, we become resilient. Think about water. Water doesn't try to force its way through obstacles. It flows around them, finding the easiest path forward. When we stop forcing things and start trusting the flow of life, we begin to experience a sense of ease. 3. How to let go. 3 practical steps. So how do we actually let go? It's not always easy, but here are 3 simple steps that can help. 1. Be fully present. We spend so much time worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, but the only moment we truly have is right now. There's a famous quote: "If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present." Take a deep breath. Notice how you feel in this moment. The more we focus on the now, the less we feel the need to hold on to things that are out of our control. 2. Understand that everything changes. One of the most powerful reminders in life is, this too shall pass. Everything, both the good and the bad, eventually changes. Think about the last time you were really upset. Maybe it felt like the end of the world. But did it last forever? Probably not. The same goes for happiness. It comes and goes, just like the seasons. When we truly understand that everything is temporary, we stop clinging so tightly. We begin to appreciate what we have without fearing its loss. 3. Letting go is not giving up. Some people think letting go means giving up, but that's not true. Letting go is about choosing peace over control. It's about trusting that life will unfold as it's meant to. Imagine you're holding a rope in a tug-of-war with life. The more you pull, the harder life pulls back. But the moment you drop the rope, you're free. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It just means you stop forcing. 4. The freedom of letting go. So what happens when we truly let go? We become lighter. We stop stressing over things we can't control. We find more joy in the present moment. There's an old saying: you are not holding on, the thing is holding you. When we let go of what no longer serves us, we create space for what truly matters. So ask yourself, what are you holding on to that's keeping you stuck? What would happen if you simply let it go? I hope this video gave you something to think about. Letting go isn't always easy, but when we do, we open ourselves up to a life that's more natural, more peaceful, and more free. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. What's one thing you're working on letting go of? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.